The cold wind howled as Lieutenant Colonel Antonio Bautista pressed his body against the thick foliage, his hand gripping the sidearm strapped to his chest. Behind him, his parachute dangled from the trees, a silent witness to his desperate descent from the burning sky. The scent of gunpowder and smoke clung to him, reminders of the battle he refused to back down from. Bautista knew the risks, but that didn't stop him. He made several low attack runs, strafing enemy positions 5 times, unleashing 2 devastating bombing runs. The rebels fired back, their bullets ripping into his aircraft. Still, Bautista pushed on, trying to reach Jolo airstrip, but the damage was too severe. His nose landing gear failed. With no other choice, he ejected at a dangerously low altitude, 1,000 feet. Seconds later, his aircraft exploded in a fireball. He should have landed in government-controlled territory, but the wind had other plans, dragging his parachute back into enemy hands. Alone, outnumbered, deep behind enemy lines, Bautista could hear the insurgents closing in, but surrender? Never. He was a soldier of the Republic, and if this was his last stand, he would make it legendary. A branch snapped. A figure moved. Bang! His first shot hit the mark, then gunfire erupted from all around. Bautista sprinted, weaving through the jungle, using the terrain to his advantage. He fought not just to survive, but to take as many enemies down with him as he could. Miles away, Philippine Air Force helicopters scrambled. Led by Colonel Luis Diano, elite forces raced toward Bautista's location. But the enemy fire was relentless. Their choppers were forced to land a full kilometer away. Rescuers pushed forward on foot, fighting both insurgents and the jungle itself. Philippine Air Force TS jet Nonito Calizo and Airman Benjamin Lojo led the charge, but time was running out. Bautista's ammo was nearly gone. His breath came in ragged gasps, but he wasn't done yet. The sound of helicopters filled the air. A voice crackled through his radio. "Hold on, Bautista, we're coming for you." But he knew the truth. There were too many of them. He looked up one last time at the sky, at freedom, just beyond his reach. Then he turned, gripped his pistol and charged. A warrior, a symbol, a man who would rather die on his feet than live on his knees. Minutes later, rescue forces arrived, guns blazing, driving back the enemy. But it was too late. Bautista lay among the fallen, his empty pistol still clutched in his hand. He had held the line. He had fought not just for himself, but for his country. His body was secured by TS jet Calizo and Airman Lojo, ensuring he was brought home as the hero he was. For his unmatched bravery and tenacity, the armed forces of the Philippines posthumously awarded Bautista the Distinguished Conduct Star on April 29, 1974. His widow, Alice Jane Rigger, received the honor from then-President Ferdinand Marcos. To immortalize his heroism, the Antonio Bautista Air Base was named in his honor in Puerto Princesa, Palawan, a lasting testament to a man who refused to surrender. A true Filipino hero? Would you have fought like Bautista, share his story and honor his bravery?